Hey there guys, how's it going today? Welcome to my first Saturday, also known as Monday, because I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I call today first Saturday, tomorrow second Saturday, and then Wednesday, Sunday, yeah! Also, my work weeks don't have a Wednesday, it goes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. No hump day when you ain't got no hump to climb, boys! Anyway, today is going to be the hunt for Liquormens. What Liquormens is it's a rye, I guess, a whiskey, derived from the makers of the Trailer Park Boys. You've seen the bottles on season 9 and 10. That's about when they had it in production. And that's basically, before that they would like have a bottle like of Crown Royal, or you know, they'd have the Bacardi rum bottle. And whenever the label was on screen, they would do something like this and completely distort it. So basically, they invented their own label for liquor, which is the Liquormens label, and they've been selling it out of St. John's and brewed in St. John's, sold out of Dartmouth liquor board or whatever, and then they were basically selling it in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and Newfoundland, and then they had the ability to come over to another province, and they skipped over top of Quebec and came straight to Ontario. We finally got this shit available at our LCs. Now, it's not available at my LC because my dog just gave me a weird look. Yeah, so it's not available at my LC, but it's available at an LC about 40 minutes away from here. So we're gonna take a bit of a road trip and go there and scoop some up. Now, I was thinking, because I do that from time to time, good to exercise your brain. I haven't had that banana bread beer in a while, and I really question maybe the LC in Sturgeon has it. So we're going to check that shit out and go from there. But first I'm going to drink my coffee, and judging by the way my stomach's gurgling, chances are I'm going to need a poop before we depart. Alrighty guys, the quest is on. Oh my god. How in the fuck can that be comfortable? Looks like she broke her neck. You okay, kitten? You okay? Fucking laying on the box, head's completely off of it. Why are you such a weirdo? You're just such a weird... No, you're gonna fall off and then go down the stairs. And that's not gonna be a good time. It's not gonna be a good time, kid. You're fine. But it's time for the mission. Let's get in the car, get off to Sturgeon Falls, and get our rewards. Get our rewards, fuck. Get our liquor. I'm anxious to try this shit. See what kind of nonsense the Trailer Park Boys made and drink when they're on the podcast and other things like that. Let me just feed the fluffies first. There's your noms. And close this up so it stays somewhat fresh. Perfect. And now we get Kitten, her noms. Usually she's standing right behind me while I'm doing this. This is probably why she's depressed, because her food dish, all the food was around the edges and not in the center. When that happens, cats go, oh my god, I'm out of food! But that's not the case. Anyhoozle, let's go out to the car and let's hit the road. I'm using the for my electronic cigarette today, the Pico Mega with the Pangu sub-tank. As you can see, works pretty damn good on this device. It's not a cloud chaser tank, but flavor's fucking there, and that's all I care about. Well, it's currently 12 degrees Celsius out, so a good day for a drive. Sunny as fuck. Let's do this. Before we get going, I was going to mention Rex contacted me today and asked me if I checked the local stores in the areas around here, like out where he lives now and out by Quebec. There's a couple general stores that basically it's like a Mike's Mart, but they sell liquor in them because they're classified as general stores, and they're LCBO certified to sell liquor and beer, mainly for the community. So you can go in there, buy your bread, your milk, your beer, sometimes ammunition. The one out in Trout Creek, it's actually authorized to sell loaded ammunition and fishing tackles and all sorts of shit. It's like, it's your general store. It's like all the bare necessities, you know, your toilet papers, your maxi pads, tampons, soap, dish soap, beer, milk, eggs, foodstuffs like craft dinners and non-perishables. Some of them even have hunted meats, like people who go deer hunting, and they freeze it and sell it, and you know, it's your generic general store. And sometimes they carry liquor, but the Trailer Park Boys, when they got this liquor in, like, these places are LCBO certified, but they don't carry the LCBO stock. They're limited to what they can carry. And from what I read about Liquormens, is it's only carried in LCBOs. So rather than taking the chance and driving 20 minutes in the wrong direction, let's just go 30 minutes in the right direction and complete the quest 100% success. I checked the website today. and they still have 11 bottles. The inventory hasn't changed, so I should be able to get a couple bottles of that shit, and that's my battle plan. Get a couple bottles of that. I also checked to see if they have banana bread beer in sturgeon. They don't. However, the Lickbo over on McIntyre, which is the one I went to when I bought that case of Wells the last time, the 12 pack, well, they had it there. So, oh yeah, and guys, don't worry, I'm not going to be talking this whole fucking drive, because that would make for a 3-hour fucking driving vlog, and ain't nobody got time for that. Basically, once I hit the highway, I'm going to shut up and super time lapse the drive to Sturgeon. So, and I kind of want to listen to tunes and vape my tits off. But all in all, it should be a pretty easy drive, and super time lapsing it should make it even quicker. But yeah. So yeah, rather than driving out to LD, and I know they don't have it in Quebec because when they got the opportunity to move it to another province, they're given the options, and they're tempted to go to BC, but the boys really like Ontario, so they said fuck it, put it in Ontario. There's more population here than in BC, especially in Ottawa and Toronto, so they figured frig it, we'll do that. We'll let the Ontarians enjoy the beverage of the Trailer Park Boys. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some fucking liquor. On the way back, we'll stop off at a grocery store, probably Freshco's, or Freshco's, yeah, maybe Freshco's, because I think they got the 2 for $2 on for the big 2-liter bottles of cola. Or we'll hit up the box store and pick up some Shasta, because that shit's usually really fucking good as mix. Not so good by itself, but amazing as a mix because it's super sweet. And then tonight, for whatever we live stream, I don't know if we're gonna do a live stream or if we're gonna do a live show. We still haven't decided yet. I really don't know. I really don't know. We're just gonna give her and see what happens. I prefer to play a video game myself, but that's just me, and I don't call the shots. Normally it's a group decision. But anyway, people, I'm on the highway, so let's get into super time-lapse mode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny Sturgeon Falls, just west of North Bay. This is a small town, really small. I almost actually moved out here, true story. I almost actually bought a house, and I can't remember what street it was on. I think it was off of some street called Arthur. Tiny little shack, about 400 square feet. No, it was bigger than that. It was 600 square feet, that's right. And it was a single floor. It had a living room and kitchen combined. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Literally, it was a 1-bedroom detached apartment, if you will. Tiny little fucking shack. $35,000. Houses out here are cheap. Now, that commute, I'm not sure how long it took me to do. I want to say about a half an hour for that commute. Now, maybe a little less. I would say about 20 minutes. Yeah, it was about a 20-minute drive out here. So, 20 minutes to come out to Sturgeon Falls. And then, if I would have bought a house out here, and I was working at Ontario at the time, mind you, the house would have been paid for by now. 20 minutes out here, and then 20 minutes back to town. Every day I would have had to do a 40-minute commute back and forth to go to work, which, you know, doesn't sound that bad, right? Compared to the cost of the house versus where I got to go to live and work and so on and so forth. However, in the winter, these roads are so fucking treacherous because they don't care. They don't bother to clean up the roads as often as they should. So it tends to get a little sketchy. And I think it was, I can't remember where the fuck Arthur is. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, right here, this street right here. Arthur Street. And I almost, oh fuck. This is also to my left here. This is the AMS, or ASM, sorry. It's the Arctic Cat dealership. Arctic Cat Sport and Marine or something like that. All Terrain Sport and Marine or some shit like that. I think that's where Rex bought his Arctic Cat. No, he bought that thing from Carlson's, my bad. This is where I came to buy my helmet a long time back in the day when I first got the ATC Rex and I came out here and we made that video of us just being stupid in the car because we were both super fucking tired, and decided to make a video coming to pick up a helmet. That was back in the day when YouTube was really fun, because I would just make videos of whatever the fuck. It wasn't a daily struggle of trying to find content. It was a daily, let's just pick up the camera and give her. Now, here's the Liquormens here. Let me see if I can find parking. Oh, don't tell me this place is closed. Let's park, see what the shit is going on. I shall return, people. Mission accomplished. What the fuck's this thing beeping about? Here, I thought it was gonna be a bit of an issue due to, I thought they were closed. They had like shit up on the walls and stuff. And that was just warning people that they were closed for Remembrance Day. But Sturgeon Falls, man, it's definitely a different, it's about as close to Quebec as Ontario can get, I tell you. I fucking shit you not right now. Reason why I say that is I walk in there, and Buddy's like, est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose que je peux t'aider pour chercher avec là? Hey? Like fucking speaking French to me and shit, and I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, no, I'm good. I spoke English back to him, hey? I don't think I'm supposed to go over that way. Oops. Oh, whatever. We're in Quebec. But, no, everything here, you probably just noticed a stop sign back there. It said stop at 8. I don't think I'm supposed to be driving back here. But, basically, what I want to do is see if I can get over to Arthur Street and show you guys the house that I almost ended up with. I'll let her go. Wow. Talk about road hard and put away wet. I don't feel safe driving back here for some reason. What street is this? Just like Quebec, they don't label anything. This is supposed to be Sturgeon Falls downtown core. All these office buildings and nothing fucking in them. Just insurance companies. So I guess Sturgeon Falls major commerce is insurance claims. What street is this? Is this Arthur? No, this is Lavaz. Ah, here it is. Arthur. Right? Wrong. This is Parker Street. This is Nipissing. I was gonna stop by Buster's train station, scoop myself up a fucking poutine, but honestly, I don't need to eat that. Okay, I must have fucking passed right by it. Like, what the hell street is this? Church Street. Where the fuck is Arthur? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so basically, it was just down here a bit, and it was, where was the house? It's just a tiny little, I think it's, oh, fuck. It's been a while. It's been about 10 years, people, since I bought my house, and I looked at this place here because it was tiny, it was cute, and the insides, it was well built. It's like 145 or some shit. 169. Things I didn't like about it was it didn't have a garage, which, you know, at the time, whoop-de-fucking-do, but when I saw the garage on my current house, I got all excited. Oh, this street gets narrow. Okay, and I think it was this one. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, 147. So, 1 second there. So, it was this one right here. I almost bought this house. It's got a dirt driveway onto it, big backyard, tiny little square footage, small house, eh? I almost picked that one up. 35,000 bucks, boys. Decided not to. Decided I wanted to stay in North Bay. Anyway, let's go home. Alright guys, well, I've been home for a bit. I guess I can back that out a bit. Lost a bunch of footage. Something happened to my camera while I was, when I was driving back, an error message came up on the screen. I couldn't read what it said because while I was driving on the highway, and I just noticed it came up and the recording stopped. What the fuck's really going on? So I went to Sobeys to pick up some Coca-Cola so we could have some mix for tonight. And I picked up 2 bottles of that stuff there. Coca-Cola. Grabbed the camera and went to fire a clip saying I was at Sobeys, and it told me the memory on the drive was full. Couldn't film anymore. Ran out of space. Holy shit. So that's why you only saw me drive there. And then after I showed the house that I almost bought back in 2005, that house was actually a co-worker at Ontara's house. She was going to buy another house on condition Actually sold that one. That was part of the realtor's condition. And I liked the house. The house inside was nice. It was, well, basically this bottom level. You know, you had your, yeah. Okay. Let's pretend that room and this room up to the bathroom door. This is the living room. And then you came back in here and there was a bedroom about from the couch out. This was a bedroom and this was a bathroom. Tiny, tiny, tiny house. Really nice though. Would have been perfect for me. Would have been just mint. I find this place a little bit too big for me. But I don't need much space. All I need is a room, a bathroom, and a place to cook meals. And I'm happy. Like, an apartment for me would work, but the cost for apartments ain't worth it. I'm better off to own this place. If I had a house like other co-workers from Ontario had, or have, then yeah, for sure. You know what? I would have sold that house after I lost my job and started renting an apartment. Because I don't know how the fuck they're able to make it. Especially because they're having a hell of a time finding jobs. And the cash fountain's running out because they pay about triple what I pay for a mortgage and the property tax because they're down on the lake, so kind of brutal. But no, I almost bought that house. The only thing that stopped me was the whole going from Sturgeon Falls to North Bay and back every day. It's a long drive. It's not exactly fun, but yeah, we got her, boys. We got her Liquormens. We got her. Gonna use this tonight on the live show, I guess. I think we're supposed to be doing a live show. Gonna be having some Liquormens and Coca-Cola. That'll be the drink of choice tonight. But yeah, I got home and I couldn't film. The battery was fucked. It was had about 10 minutes left in it, and no hard drive. So I had to download the footage to the computer, clear the hard drive, and then go ahead and I edited up what I had while I waited for this thing to charge, and it finally got full. So figured I'd let you guys know what the hell happened. I've never had a camera where I filled the hard drive. And like I filmed the one time back in the day on the old Panasonic, I filmed from North Bay to Bloke's house, which is a 5-hour and 15-minute drive. Any of the legacy viewers will remember that video, because that was around the same time I went to Bloke's. No, that's when I went to Logie's. Yeah, I went down and visited Logie, stayed at his place for the weekend, and then the next day went to Pugs, or to Bloke's, or Pugs, I can't remember, and I filmed that drive. And then after that, at the end of it, I went over and I visited Bill's T-Max on the Sunday, Monday, whenever the hell I was heading back, and then I came home. I did like the grand tour, if you will. And the whole time, I filmed the whole trip down, the whole trip back, everything was time-lapsed, it took forever to render, but it was cool, it worked. And this thing here couldn't even handle a fucking 30-minute drive to Sturgeon Falls, so yeah, kind of lame. So I don't know what time we're starting at tonight for the live show, but we'll start when we start and hop on in if you want to hop on in. But I'm going to head back upstairs because I'm trying to see what the hell the guys want to do and go from there. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So you guys remember I showed you this snow wolf a couple days ago. Coworker broke it and was like, did I show you guys this in the vlog? I don't know. Basically, when you turned it on, the screen would just display a couple dots and it just didn't fire. Like, it didn't work. Put an atomizer on it, it would turn off. He dropped it apparently, and it just hasn't been the same since. Now, that's a glass on the front, glass on the back, kind of like the iPhones. And I'm surprised that didn't shatter, but I took it apart, found a couple defective components, replaced them with parts I have in my circuitry bin in the back, and fucking works like a champ. These things are actually pretty decent. Snow wolves are kind of cool. They're a little expensive, mind you, but not a bad vape for something I fixed. So I texted him and said, what do you want me to do with it? You want it back? And he said, no, I bought an Alien. Whatever the fuck that is. Looked it up. It's some new mod by Smock that does 215 watts or some shit. And he told me, nah, fuck, keep it. It's yours. I don't want it. I don't know what this thing goes up to. Let's crank it and see. Well, it does over 100. Wow, it goes to 200 watts. You guys can't see that. 200 freaking watts of power. Why would you ever need 200 watts of power? What the hell could you possibly be vaping on that it would be a good idea to crank 200 watts through the system? I'm a big fan of my low watt cool vapes. Yeah, I don't like my vapor to be warm. Never have, never will. Well, finally got done pre-rendering what I recorded this morning, and part of that was the drive, which was brutal. Okay, Oreo, I'm coming. Jesus, Murphy. Like stupid has to go for a shit. Yeah, 37 minutes of driving compressed down to like 40 seconds. That took a little bit to render. Looks pretty good though, so right on. Just let the dog out and back in, and there's moths friggin' swarming around my light out there. That's weird for November. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is make myself up a Liquormens rum and coke. Let's do this. Had a sip from the bottle. I'm not a fan of shooting whiskeys, but out of all the whiskeys I've ever shot, that one's dirty. No, it's actually pretty smooth. It's pretty good. Hey, people, cheers. Oh my god, that's fucking delicious. If this ever comes to North Bay, I think I found what I'm replacing beer with. This shit. Alrighty guys, we just got done the live show. Still got a lot of this Liquormens left. Yup. Only had about 4 drinks out of it. Pretty good shit. Don't even need a shovel to dig it. But as for me, people, I'm going for a shower. I'm going to bed because tomorrow's another day and I want to get my tire fixed tomorrow. So I'm going to give the place where I bought the tires from a call. See if they can see me tomorrow. Take the tire off, find out what the fucking problem is, and get that problem solved. So, shutting her down, going to bed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.